Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. In today's video, we're going to dig through my trash and I'm going to give you little mini reviews on everything that I used up this month. So I've got my big trash bin here with everything in it. Let's get started with the hair. I've gotten so many comments on my hair and compliments on my hair this month because I recolored it recently. You know, I've been coloring my hair myself for quite a while, and this time I went a little bigger and a little lighter and a little chunkier with my highlights, and I think they came out really good, and apparently a lot of you guys thought they came out really nice as well because you've been complimenting me on them. So I use like two different products when I do my highlights. Sometimes I use the Salon, but sometimes I use this L'Oreal Frost and Design Kit in H85 Champagne, and that's what I use this time. So between the two kits, I'd say that the Salon highlight set gives you a softer, more subtle highlight, and with this guy you can really go a lot blonder. This is like a cap kit. I don't use the cap, I just kind of balayage it on. They're never brassy, I don't really need to tone them, although this kit does come with a toner. I'll link this in the info box below the video, but if you wanted to try at-home highlights, you can give that a go. Then I also do my roots, because of course I have gray hair coming in up there now, and I like to keep that away. And you know, I always say like the happiest 2 weeks of the month are right after I color my roots. Well, they're already coming back in again because I guess I colored my hair maybe about 2-3 weeks ago. So what I use for that is the Salon Permanent Hair Color, and this is a little kit that you get online. This is a great service. You just go online and you fill out their little quiz about your hair, and you can upload a picture of what you look like currently, what you want your hair color to come out looking like, and then they will custom formulate hair color that's just for you. And this is professional salon quality color. So I've been using this for years and years and years now to do my roots. It really is the best. It keeps my grays covered the longest. I've tried a lot of other products and brands that do sort of the same kind of thing, and this one really is the best. I have a discount code on this. Just look in the info box below any of my videos and it will be in there along with all my other discount codes. I have discount codes at Colleen Rothschild and Timeless Skincare, a lot of the things I'm going to pull out of here. So since we're talking about hair, I did use up a Colleen Rothschild Quench and Shine Restorative Mask. This is like my in-shower conditioner. It takes forever to go through one of these, but finally finished one. I love the smell of this. This so reminds me of Love's Baby Soft from the 70s. I love what this does for my hair. It keeps it so silky and so healthy because, as you can see, I do color my hair a lot. I haven't gotten a haircut in at least 1.5 years. I think we're coming up on 2 years. I did trim the ends myself, you know, but I haven't been for a professional cut in a long, long time. My ends don't look bad, and I think it's definitely because of this, because I mean, I blow dry, I heat style, I curl, I do all that stuff, and my hair is so super healthy, and it's all because of this. I use the Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind Matcha and Apple Replenishing Superfood Shampoo. Been using this for a couple of years. I love this. This is harsh sulfate free, silicone and paraben free. It's not harsh, it doesn't strip my hair, it just cleans it very gently, and I don't know, it's the only shampoo I've ever found that doesn't dry out my hair. So many shampoos use these really harsh detergents and they're not good for your hair, and this one doesn't use any harsh detergents, so I love that. And I think the last hair product in here is my Rita Hazan Root Concealer. This is the touch-up spray I use for when my roots are showing. I get the light brown color in this, and I love it. It is just the quickest and easiest way to cover up your roots. If you spend that, you know, 2 or 3 weeks between when your roots start growing in and when you're going to get your hair colored next, you just whoosh, a little spritz of this, and within, you know, 10 seconds your roots are covered. It makes it so quick and so easy. So absolutely love that. All right, let's move on into skincare next. Here's something new for you guys. I finished up the Inky List Lactic Acid. I ran out of my ordinary lactic acid serum, and I ordered one, but in the meantime I was like, oh gosh, I bet I have something around here. So I pulled this one out. I had used it to test it. I had liked it when I tested it. And so I thought, well, let me just use that all up. So I used that all up. It's been really good. I don't like it as much as The Ordinary, but I do like it. I feel like I had about the same result with it as I do with The Ordinary, although I feel like this one might be a couple bucks more, so I feel like for the extra money, might as well just save yourself a couple of bucks and stick with The Ordinary, but it wasn't bad. It was actually good. Next up is one of my Curology bottles. So you guys know I'm a Curology ambassador, so this portion of the video will be sponsored by Curology. So Curology is how I get my prescription Retin-A, my tretinoin, into my skincare routine. That is the gold standard anti-aging product that if you are unhappy with the quality of your skin, whether it's wrinkles, enlarged pores, age spots, sagging, lack of firmness, brightness, tretinoin is going to be able to improve that for you. So definitely love my tretinoin, have been on it for 8 years altogether, 3 years with Curology, but this has really upped the ante with my tretinoin because this gives me a higher amount. So they can actually prescribe you a higher amount than you can get at the drugstore, which is amazing. And that's because this is custom skincare that's made just for you. So when you go to your doctor's office and they prescribe you Retin-A or tretinoin, there's basically 3 strengths that they have to pick from. But Curology went beyond the standard 3 strengths and they offer lots and lots of different strengths. So if you have very, very sensitive skin and you have never been able to use a retinoid before, they can start you on a super low strength of tretinoin and then you can build up with it over time. Or if you've been using tretinoin for a long, long time and you're up to the strongest strength that you can get from the pharmacy, then they can bump you up even higher than that. So they are really going to help you to get the right level of tretinoin for your skin at whatever stage you're at in your anti-aging tretinoin journey, and that is a wonderful thing. But since it's custom skincare, they also formulate with 2 other active ingredients to really help to take your skin to the next level. So I have clindamycin in mine at 1%, and I also have azelaic acid at 5%. The clindamycin is for my acne. I was suffering from terrible hormonal acne. I would always have 6, 8, 10 pimples going on around my lower face at any given time. I had tried everything with my dermatologist. Nothing was helping until I got on Curology, and that really cleared up my acne. And then the azelaic acid is something that helps with redness in the skin. I don't know many women over 50 who don't have that like red nose, red cheeks kind of thing that they're dealing with. And since I started with the azelaic acid, it's really calmed my skin and soothed my skin. So now I feel very comfortable going around without makeup and I feel like my skin looks great. So anyway, this has been a really wonderful thing that I started using 3 years ago. I'm so happy that I started with Curology. I'm going to stay on it. If you think that Curology could help you, all you do is go on their website, fill out the questionnaire, upload a couple of pictures of yourself. They match you up with a skincare provider who will do your prescribing for you, and then your Curology arrives at your doorstep once a month, ready to use. So if you want to give it a try, you can try it. Your first month will be free. After that, it's $24.95 a month. For the regular size 1 month bottle, they do have a larger bottle that they ship. I think it's every 3 months. So check the link in my info box below the video. There's always a link to Curology in there anytime that you want to try it. That is an awesome product. Probably one of the 2 best things that I've ever done for my skin. Now, the other best thing I've ever done for my skin was wear sunscreen every single day starting when I was 50. And oh my gosh, what a change that has made, because while I'm getting rid of all my sun damage with this, I'm preventing more sun damage with these. This is my Holy Grail sunscreen. This is the EltaMD UV Elements SPF 44. This is a tinted all mineral sunscreen. This is a really great formula, especially for older people with drier skin, because it's formulated to be hydrating. It's got some antioxidants in there. This sunscreen looks so beautiful under makeup. This is one that I test foundation with, and most foundations just sit beautifully on top of it. There is the occasional one that doesn't, but that's just a foundation that that doesn't work for me if it doesn't work with my Holy Grail sunscreen. Then the other sunscreen is the MyShell Sun Shield Liquid SPF 50. This is something that doesn't sit as well under makeup, so this is something that you can use just on its own. You don't have to put foundation on over it. It comes in a few different shades, but I use the middle one and it is perfect. It's so lightweight and fluid. It's a pleasure to put on. It just glides over the skin. It evens out your skin tone. It just makes you look so good. And it, like, if you have enlarged pores, it kind of disguises your pores a little bit because it's got more of a matte finish. So I used up another one of my Aven Retinol 0.1. This is a retinaldehyde serum. This is in the retinoid family, so it's kind of similar to the tretinoin that's in my Curology, but this is a step down from there, where this is prescription tretinoin. This is over-the-counter retinaldehyde, and the reason this is over-the-counter is because your skin can't use it immediately when you put it on. Your skin has to do a one-step conversion to turn this into tretinoin, and it doesn't convert all of it. It converts some of it so that it can make a difference, but what that equals is less irritation, it's easier to use, less dryness, less peeling, some of the side effects that come along with tretinoin use. So if you were never able to use tretinoin, this is a good product to try. It is a little spendy. There are some other retinaldehyde products that I'm using now that are less expensive. I'll link those in the info box as well, but this is the one that I've been using the longest. These two things kind of go hand in hand because these are my irritated skin, irritated neck creams. So this is the one that I used to use. This is the Cicaplast Balm B5. This is a really super soothing balm. Like, my neck gets so red, so irritated, like necklaces irritate it, skincare irritates it, my own hair irritates it. I mean, it's just crazy. And when I put this on, it really soothes it pretty nicely. But this is fairly expensive for this tiny little tube, and I find that I just go through it so fast. I'm always going through one of these, then I'm out, then I have to get a new one, then my neck's irritated, I'm like, ah. Anyway, in the meantime, I found something that works better, so I actually will not be repurchasing this one again, even though I do like it and it does work. But since I found something that works better, is cheaper, and is in a bigger package, I'm going to recommend this to you guys from now on. This is the Derma E Eczema Relief Cream, and this is amazing at relieving irritated skin. Like, if my neck was irritated, I would have to put this on like 4 or 5 nights before it would calm down. Like, it would help it to calm down a little bit faster, but not like bam. But this one, bam, next morning skin is calm and no longer irritated. So now I just use this like to prevent irritation. So I put this on morning and night, and my neck is never having a problem anymore, and I love that. Like, look at me, I'm wearing a choker again. I couldn't wear a choker or a necklace like this close to my neck for the longest time, and I'm so happy with this. So this one has really been such a wonderful find for me, so I hope you give it a try if you do have any irritated skin. So I finished up one of my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gentle Cleansing Lotion for sensitive skin. This is the fragrance-free version. This is a soap-free, detergent-free, gentle cleansing lotion. I use this as the second step of my double cleanse, and I love it. It never stings my skin. It never irritates my skin. It leaves it feeling soft and hydrated. It never feels dry and tight and stripped when I wash my face. So I love that. All right, I finally finished up my Laneige lip sleeping mask. Oh my gosh, this has taken me forever. It's like $25 for this little pot of lip moisturizer, like overnight lip mask. And you think, my gosh, that's so expensive for that tiny thing. But you know what? This has lasted me at least a year. At least a year. I think I've been trying to use this up for maybe a year and a half, something like that. This is the grapefruit scent. I love, love, love this grapefruit scent. It smells just like real grapefruit. And this is what I put on my lips at night to keep them hydrated. You know, all winter long when your lips are so cracked and dry and the air is so cracked and dry, this is really the thing that keeps my lips looking nice, feeling nice, not being chapped, not being cracked. Love it. All right, this is kind of a rando. This is not like face skincare, but this is my favorite like liquid hand wash that I keep, you know, by all the bathroom sinks around my house and kitchen sink. And it's this a la Maison Yuzu Lime. They also have like a rosemary mint one that I like a lot, but I just love this. I love the smells of these. They just smell so fresh and springy and citrusy and gorgeous. And then the rosemary mint one is really like minty and zingy, but I love this because it has olive oil and argan oil. And as far as like a liquid hand soap goes, these are so not drying. They don't strip your hands. You never feel dry after you wash it. Like I often forget to put on hand cream after I've washed my hands because they don't feel super dry using this. So wanted to give that a mention. Love that. Have repurchased. I usually get the 3-pack. All right, next things out of the bin are my lash and growth serums. I used up both a Revitalash and a Babe Lash. I use Babe Lash on my brows. I use Revitalash on my lashes. I find that I don't get the same results. Like, I don't know, I've always said I don't get good brow results with Revitalash. I don't get good lash results with Babe Lash. But I gotta say, when I finished this, I didn't have any more of this, and I had a 2-pack of this from the Nordstrom sale last summer sitting in my closet. So I started using this on my lashes and my brows this time, and oh my gosh, I'm so happy with how my brows look. I've been using it on my brows for about a month, and they're suddenly like getting darker and fuller again. So, you know, I feel like the lash growth serums, it's the one thing where I feel like your results kind of wane the more that you use the same product, and just switching up the product, you get like better results again. I don't feel like that's the case with skincare. Like a bunch of people have asked me lately, like, hey, do you think that you should switch up your skincare all the time because your skin gets used to it? And I'm like, no, definitely not. Consistency is the key with skincare. But with like lash growth things, I feel like switching it up from time to time is actually a good thing. So currently, I haven't purchased Babe Lash again. I did have the Revitalash up there, so I'm using it on both my brows and my lashes, and I'm seeing good results with both. So I actually have a couple of things of makeup in here. One is my favorite lip gloss. This is the Buxom Full On Lip Cream. I love this. I can't be without it. This is my favorite color, Dolly. I just picked up a new one of these. I just love that minty tingle, and I love that it gives me just that tiny little lip plumping. And then the other thing that I used up is my new Holy Grail mascara, my Lancome Idole mascara. I love this. This first one I received in PR from Lancome. I think they sent it, I want to say it was before Christmas, because it seemed like it was like in kind of, you know, don't open me before Christmas packaging. So that lasted a good maybe 5 or 6 months. I don't think it's completely empty, but it is kind of drying out at this point, and it's becoming more and more difficult to put it on. So I did purchase a new one of those. It doesn't chip, doesn't smudge, stays on your lashes. This is not the waterproof version. This is just the regular, and it is such perfection. It actually curls your lashes and keeps them lifted and curled. It gives me length, gives me volume. Absolutely love it. And then I have a couple of my supplements in here that I take. I take the Vital Proteins Marine Collagen. Where the supplements are concerned, I'm just talking anecdotally about what I think they might do for me. As you know, supplement as an industry is very unregulated. There's no real proof that anything really works. As I always say, you could be creating the world's most expensive urine by using them, but I feel like they do something for me. I feel like they work. So anyway, this one, I noticed the difference when I stopped using it. All of a sudden my joints started hurting again. I was like, what? So I went back on it, and now, bam, joints are more comfy. Like I get some knee pain when I work out. So I take 1 scoop of this a day. I like the marine collagen. The cow collagen messes with my system. I cannot take that one. This one, very comfortable to use. It's odorless, it's flavorless. I just put a scoop in my tea in the morning, and that's how I take that. Then this one is my phytoceramides. This is another thing that I feel like, you know, Dr. Oz was like, hey, facelift in a bottle. And I was like, I don't know. So I tried it, and I found that it definitely made my skin feel more hydrated from the inside out. And when I especially noticed the difference was during the winter, you know, big long winters here in New England, very dry air, and I found that once I started using this, my skin wasn't nearly as dry during the winter. It just made all the difference. But you do have to start using it like a few months before winter. So I take them all year round now, but in general, I'll start using it in September, so I'm ready by December. And then the last thing is my melatonin that I take. These are the little 5 milligrammers. I bought this one by mistake. This one is the swallow one. I prefer the chewables. You know, I'm like a kid. They have strawberry flavored chewables, so those are better for me. So I did repurchase these, but the chewable kind, also 5 milligrams, and I find that they just help me to get to sleep faster, stay asleep longer. I mean, lack of sleep is just the worst, and what menopausal woman is not suffering through lack of sleep? So anyway, if you're looking for something to try, give these a try. I don't use just these. I combine it with a little shot of ZzzQuil, and that really sets me up for a perfect night's sleep every night. That is everything for the Empties bin today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video, found it helpful and informative. If you did, go ahead, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. As always, I thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you watching. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.